He's going to be named the league MVP, league's most valuable player, and he's going to be crowned the comeback player of the year. He's going to win 2 awards. Both of them are going to belong to him. You can book it. You can't put in, I try, I mean, you know, we're wordsmiths here, we're a bit loquacious, this is what we do for a living, but it's kind of difficult to put into words what we're witnessing transpire. Brooklyn Nets have won 4 straight, by the way. Kevin Durant is averaging 30.6 points per game on 54% shooting from the field, 48% from three-point range, and 87% from the free throw line. And these are only his first 11 games back after an 18-month layoff.
Looking fresh.
From an Achilles tear.
What's up, fam? Welcome to KT's Corner 3. I'm Kushal.
Tim.
Welcome to this week's video. So Tim, we're a quarter of the way through the season and it's been flying by, but one of the fun things that we can start doing is, you know, bringing up some hype, doing a little bit of some quarter season awards. And today we're going to discuss our quarter season MVPs. These are just some players that we've been noticing that are killing it, that we want to kind of highlight and shine because we want to keep a track of who's going to be MVP at the end of the season. So we're going to start it off now that we're about 25% through the season. So let's get into it. So as the gentleman I am, I will let you, Tim, go first with your MVP choice so far.
All right. So
let's do our runner-ups first.
Yeah.
Sorry, rather. Let's do our runner-ups. So we're gonna present 2. We're gonna present our runner-up and then our actual quarter season MVP. So Tim, who is your runner-up?
Okay, so runner-up is going to be LeBron James, currently the 3rd seed on the Lakers, leading the 3rd seed. He's got 25 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Obviously, everyone knows LeBron. Everyone knows, in my opinion, still the best player in the league. Definitely makes any team he's on better. Definitely takes him to the finals. I don't think there's been a year where he hasn't since he, you know, entered his prime. So obviously high expectations, and honestly, he's just gotten snubbed many years in a row, in my opinion. Just because I feel like it'd be boring giving it to him every single year. So he's my runner-up. I think he's an obvious choice, but yeah, I mean, don't sleep on the king.
Listen, LeBron James, what he's doing at 36 years old is absolutely insane. And the Lakers are on fire, and they wouldn't be anywhere close to where they are without LeBron. LeBron, you know, while he is fantastic, I think he has taken it, you know, down a notch in the regular season over the years to preserve himself. And not saying that he's, you know, bad or anything, but I don't see him in my top 2 personally. I know he's getting a lot of love. So my runner-up so far has to be the big man out of Denver, Nikola Jokic. Listen, this guy is absolutely absurd. 7-footer putting up 26 a game with 12 rebounds and 9 assists. That's insane. And the Nuggets, you know, while they have started off a little bit slow, I think, you know, when it's all said and done, they'll probably be, you know, 3rd or 4th seed in the West. And what this guy is doing is unlike any big man we have ever seen with his passing abilities. So I think you got to reward a player like Jokic. And I saw him live once, and he's just absolutely incredible what he does. So he is my runner-up. And you know, when it's all said and done, I could certainly see him be the league's MVP this year.
Definitely a great player. And just going into the MVP so far, coincidentally, Jokic is my quarter year MVP so far at 25, putting up 25.7 points, 11.7 rebounds a game, and 8.7 assists. Like 8.7 assists for anyone is already pretty good, but your center giving you like almost 9 assists a game, that's wild. Like you said, his passing ability's amazing. He hits threes. He's been putting the ball on the floor, and like, not many bigs can, you know, hang with him just from his, like, you know, sky hooks, stretching the floor, being on the perimeter sometimes. Obviously, great passer, plays well with Jamal. And even though they're on the 5th seed right now, 9-8 at the time of this video, I like you said, I could see the Nuggets going up to a 3rd or 4th seed. I don't know about a 1 or 2 seed. It's kind of stretching it for me, but Jokic definitely is leading the charge right now for me. Between him and LeBron, I'd be good with either of them winning the MVP if the season ended, like, you know, right now.
Yeah, listen, you can't go any wrong. And while LeBron is not my number one, LeBron would have been my number three. And certainly when it's all said and done, he can be my number one. But transitioning to my MVP, and you can see this little Nets jersey I'm wearing here. I'm not trying to be biased, but I guess I am. It's got to be Kevin Durant. Listen, this guy is coming off an Achilles injury, and he's averaging over 30 points per game, shooting 52% from the field, and he's Nets' best defensive player too. He's not taking, the defensive side off. He's their, the best perimeter defender, the best rim blocker. He's playing 37 minutes a game, and I know he's missed some games, but listen, this guy hasn't lost a step. In fact, he, looks as good as he did in Golden State those years. So I think the Nets, right now they have been winning games and they're picking up their stride. So when it's all said and done, I could see them being a 1 or 2 seed in the East. And with Kyrie Irving and James Harden on the team, it doesn't seem like Kevin Durant's scoring is dropping off. In fact, he's scoring as much as he was before, but just more efficiently. It's absolutely absurd. So I think you got to reward a guy who's come off an injury, and that's leading his team, to the top of the conference while being their best defensive player and offensive player. I think you got to hand it to Kevin Durant, man.
That's fair. I especially like how you mentioned his Achilles. My only thing would be, you take KD off the team, are the Nets still making the playoffs? I would say yes, right? You take LeBron off, are they making the playoffs? Maybe not, right? Even without AD, the Lakers didn't make the playoffs their first year. It's a little, obviously a different team, but I think with the Nets having 3 All-Stars, giving one of them MVPs, unless he's like breakthrough, like 45 points a game or something, I don't know if you can give it to him, but that's just me.
Listen, I think with each of the 3 names that we picked so far, I can't go wrong, or you can't go wrong if it's LeBron, Jokic, or KD. I think they're all very well deserving, and I think the player performances this year, coming out of the bubble, have been incredible. We've seen some great performances, so I think the race for MVP is heating up. And while we presented our first quarter MVPs, I think it certainly can change by the time we get down to the end of the season, because guys are playing out of their minds. Like, we didn't even mention Brad Beal yet, but it's gonna be a fun award season and a fun race for MVP.
Yeah, definitely. And I wasn't trying to say Katie's like a bad player, but MVP, he wouldn't be my first pick, I guess.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's totally a fair and legit point. So that's all I had. Tim, did you have anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Oh, all right. So that's our quarter season MVP picks, guys. As always, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below who's your MVP pick, and then please click on that little bell to make sure you get any notifications every time we post. But thank you for joining, and stay safe.
Peace out, guys.